So, you've got a hybrid surface, but you've not gone Deso or the other established marks. You've gone with something that's called MIXTO. Explain what the difference is for me, would you, Paul, please?
Okay, the benefits are very similar to a Deso or now the new thing on the market is cis grass or this type of thing. Yep. It's a vertical green fibre that comes out the surface. The difference being that it only goes 3 centimetres deep, and that's it. And it doesn't have to go deeper because it has a backing, which is like a net that retains the fibre. So that's the biggest difference between a Deso system, for instance, and a MIXTO system. The benefits of that are, if we want to change the grass, we have to change 3 centimetres.
Okay.
If we want to change the grass on a Grassmaster field or a cis grass type field, we have to change 20 centimetres. This is a multi-purpose stadium. We have 2 seasons. We have the football season, which is August till May, and then we have the event season, which is May till August. And then basically I have 10 to 14 days before the first game to put the pitch back in condition, which basically means changing the grass. So this allows us to change the grass but have the same benefits of a Grassmaster or a cis grass type product.
So this has been in for the whole season?
Yeah.
After the event season this will be ripped up and you'll put a new pitch in. Is this your first season with the MIXTO, or?
We've been doing this type of routine since the day I arrived.
Right.
But this is the first season with MIXTO. I've never had the benefit of a hybrid system before. And the reason I went for the hybrid system is, as of November to the end of the season, I don't need a hybrid system. I can have good, strong, pure natural grass. The problem is, from August till November, I need a little bit of help.
Okay.
And I can watch a game in September. Nobody's saying anything, or everyone thinks the grass is wonderful, but I'm watching the game and thinking, that dinner party we had in July is having an effect on a Real Madrid football game, and it can't be that way. Events can't dictate football. We're primarily a football club, and the idea of events is to help make us a stronger football team. And so I had enough of that, and that's when I started looking at alternative systems. I've come across this system, MIXTO. I don't want to sound like a salesman. There are various systems like MIXTO. It does annoy me when people say, that's like MIXTO, it's a carpet system. But I think it's wrong to say that, because every system has its own. The backing's different, the fiber's different. They're not the same. They're the same family, but each one has its own benefits.
So you did your research. Obviously, I'd assume that a club like this, the cost wasn't a barrier. So you've not been cost-driven. But how does this compare as an investment then?
Okay, well, no, you're wrong. We're a rich football club, but we're rich because we don't just give the money away. There is times when some pretty flamboyant investments are made, but I can guarantee you now, I personally spend money as if it's my own money. The turf nurseries in Spain, up until recently, have had very poor root zone, which has meant I've had to bring turf for the last 6 years from Germany, which has meant me spending 100,000 euros in transport costs.
Gee, okay.
So to source something like this, if I put that 100,000 euros towards this product, all of a sudden I'm getting for the same money, I'm getting a hybrid system. So thanks to the logistics of the past, I can bring in a better system for the same funds.
For the same money.
Yeah.
So you've spoken about the upsides of this. Are there any downsides on a MIXTO pitch?
I don't think there is, no. I think in terms of long-term maintenance, you can run a Coro over it, you can scarify it, you can do whatever, but you've only got 3 centimetres to play with. So if your organic build-up gets quite deep and starts getting towards the backing of the system, then you have a problem. Yeah, you do have a problem.
But that's something you normally keep on top of anyway, isn't it?
Yeah. I mean, with good maintenance, you keep on top of that. One thing I really like about the system is stable and soft are a bit of a contradiction.
Yeah.
Stable normally means hard. Before I had this system, I used to use turf, and my way of creating stable turf was called a word called compaction.
Yeah.
Okay. Now, with this system, the top 3 centimetres is really stable because we've got the fibres, like a Deso system, and a backing. It's loose. It's really loose. It's like a rotivated field. Why are we stabilising the ground at 15, 16, 17, 10 centimetres deep? It makes no sense. Well, the reason we're stabilising the ground at that depth is because these companies are trying to retain the fibre.
Yeah.
So that's how that system works. But in reality, from a biomechanic perspective for a footballer, these pitches are very, very hard, and they're quite difficult to soften because unless you aerate beyond the fibre, you're aerating a stable. Whatever you're doing is stable, and with this, the top's stable, but underneath is unstable, and we're getting really, really good feedback on this system.
From the players, or?
Yeah, and I'm going to make a big statement now. I think it's the softest stable pitch on the planet.
Okay.
I'm pretty sure. Like I say, we're delivering 65 on the clay.
Yeah.
That number's unstable. It's not a stable number. I don't think that's achievable on a Deso. We're running with the Pro Core now. If we click that without passing with a machine, that would be about 45 now. And we could play football directly on that because we have the backing. So you can't take a divot out of it. But 45 is just ridiculously soft. And I can make it as hard as concrete. I know if I put four passes with a Dennis motor on top of that Pro Core, that would give me 65. If I put 6 Dennises on there, that would give me about 70. If the doctor wants 80, I can give him 80. If he wants 90, I can give him 90. If he wants 40, I can give him 40. I can literally give him what he wants.